I guess
we're live. Let's just go live. We're live and stuff. What's up, peeps out there?
Hey.
What's up?
So, yeah, welcome back. We swatted Nick, so they showed up at his house and said, "You're going to run a game again on Tuesday." So he's here now. And Nick said, "Hey, this is awesome. This is fun. I love dragons, so let's do it again." And we're really excited to have him back. So realistically, I'm just going to give it right to them, and it's all you, sir. Go for it, Nick.
Okay, I apologize for the cat. So,
Never.
Welcome back to
he's talking about me.
Dragonia. Well, both of the cats then. Yeah, I am your Dragon Master, Nick, and we have a new dragon as well as one of our clutch couldn't make it this time. He's off doing what he can. So yeah. So why don't we go around again and introduce ourselves and introduce our new dragon and go from there. We'll start with Marvin.
Righto. So hey, I'm going to be playing the dragon, Neo the Crafter, a member of House Kebros, known as the Fallen House to most dragonkind, due to past actions of, warfare, stuff like that. But that doesn't matter. This ambitious fellow has a plan. Make the greatest artworks ever seen, so the rest of the houses can accept us once more, and prove that House Kerberos is not so fallen after all.
Yes. And why don't we go down to Michael?
Mm-hmm.
All right, just getting my notes here. I am playing Professor Featherfluff. I am the academic. I am a rather odd-looking dragon with curling horns, fur, an overbite, a tail with a mane, sticky toes, and a bloated body. And I am a beautiful orange and purple. As a member of, the House of Oak, Mindoff, the House of Oak, the House of Secrets, I wish to acquire forbidden knowledge of any kind. The Professor Featherfluff is always on the lookout to learn.
Well, perhaps you will find new things to learn in this episode. Next up we'll have Kat.
Sure, my name's Kat, and I'm playing Anna, and I'm the nature adept of the group. Well, I guess not every group has a nature adept, but this clutch does, and I'm that, so I protect the areas of nature. Let's see, I also have curling horns, but they're not unkempt. But I guess that's just how they grow, isn't it? I mean, if they grew unkempt, they'd be unkempt. but mine curl backwards. And they're very pretty. And I have pretty green feathers, and I have a beak. So I guess maybe I'm kind of a bird, but no, I'm a dragon. I also have a prehensile tail, so I can hang upside down from trees, which is my preferred way of sleeping. I have talons on my hands, but don't let that scare you. I wouldn't hurt you. And I'm graceful, they say. Let's see. Last game, I made friends with all kinds of animals, including a bear. And I also learned that I had crazy nature powers, which was through the power of friendship. At any rate, I'm really excited to help all the other dragons today, and anything else that we might need to help as well, unless they're just spoiling nature, in which case I'll kill them. But I don't think that'll happen.
Hopefully not. All right. Last but not least, we have our new guest, Patrick.
Hey.
Hello, I am playing Autumn. I am the Trickster Dragon.
Yes.
I am largely purple, though I do have marks of orange, red, and yellow. I have sort of whiskers that are beginning to grow long, and I've begun to kind of hang ornaments and jewels and gold stuff off them. I have scaly skin, sort of a wide jaw. I also have a prehensile tail with bony digits, and I'm very fluid looking. Very sort of twisting and twirling. I have a fluid body, I guess.
Alrighty then. And which house are you in?
I am House Rothscar,
Oh, that's Scar. Interesting.
House of Gold.
Oh, I forgot to say my house.
That's all right.
I'm Tessith, the House of Diamond,
Yeah.
which sounds very fancy, but we're homeless.
And I think I forgot to describe my dragon.
That's all right.
No go
I'm realizing-
featureless.
Now, what's
Realizing-
Neo look like? Does he look like Keanu Reeves?
The Keanu Reeves dragon. If it was
Love that.
possible, I could. But nah, he's
Right.
got tusks, painted scales of blue, a bony scale, a barbed tail, webbed feet, and a sleek body. How he's a craftsman with webbed feet, I have no idea, but it just works.
It's good for gripping.
Mhm.
Fun fact, Dan Aykroyd has webbed feet.
That fact is fine.
Yeah.
So-
And what's more, it's true. I'm not just lying. He really has webbed toes.
Yeah, I'm realizing now that I mismarked the map, our fun little
Uh-oh.
map that I've updated.
Oh.
Where, yeah, should be the down in the bottom left corner should be the ruins of House Tessith, not Kebros.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, I don't see the new map in the chat. I
Oh,
know you posted
it was in
somewhere.
it was posted in
It was
the
in the
the
Facebook.
Facebook chat. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
Rich fuck.
Yeah, I had kind of a
But,
look at it earlier. It looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
seeing all those wonderful locations set on Dragonia.
Yes. Speaking of which, Autumn, what is your virtue, real quick?
My
Oh.
virtue is audacity.
Audacity. Interesting.
There we are.
I thought you said Anna. Sorry.
No, sorry. I said
Do you need
autumn.
to know our? Do you need us to remind you of our virtues?
I mean, if you guys want to, I think I've got it in my notes. So
My
and-
virtue is honor,
Yes.
which
A
I say
cure-
very specifically because a lot of people are violating it.
My virtue is curiosity.
Okay.
Hmm.
So.
Oh, so that was supposed to say ruins of House Tessith. Got it.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because that was the place that our warrior Morning pointed out as sort of the ruins of Tessith.
Mhm.
Fair.
So, Rothscar. Okay. So Rothscar is the architect house. Okay. Yes. So Autumn, you are. I wrote down Rothscar, correct?
Yes, I am
Okay.
Rothscar.
Okay. So was there any place like on the map that you sort of like help to create like a very, because Roskar is all about like creating great structures and to help grow. Was there
Yes.
any area that you sort of helped to create something really really fantastic?
It's not something I've helped create just yet. It's something that I'm working towards.
Awesome.
It is a some sort of theme park
Interesting.
in the island chain to the, I guess that's the northeast.
Oh, the archipelago. Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Haven't decided exactly the theme yet, but I'm still working on that, and I hope to get some people, some friends to help me.
Alrighty. So,
Oh, I really want a dragon theme park to be
Oh, I know.
to be in this game. That sounds amazing.
and then, all right, and
Mhm.
we'll have that.
Oh, does
What's
he
up
need
there?
to go through his relationship?
fellowship.
Yes.
Yeah, the
To
fellowships.
come up with his fellowship, or
Oh yeah,
Their
see if we can get some
fellowship,
friendship gems.
yes.
Let's see. Okay.
Unfortunately, the rest of us all did it last time, so.
Mm.
You'll get some bonus gems. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, who would be a fellow prankster in this group? Probably, Anna. No?
Oh, okay. Sure,
Would
we
you
do
say-
pranks.
Would you say? They're lighthearted, kind pranks.
Sure. Like putting whoopee cushions underneath.
Yes.
Oh, we both have prehensile tails. I bet we can really spook some people.
Oh, absolutely.
Or dragons, I mean. Sure. I'll be a prankster with you, Autumn.
Excellent. So you'll be getting a friendship. You'll be getting a friendship gem from me.
Okay.
Let's see. How did?
Mhm.
I think we're gonna. I really like the idea of the whoopee cushion, and that's actually how we probably became fellows. Is that you pulled this? It was a very innocuous prank that I was not prepared for. You put a whoopee cushion under my seat, and I sat down with some older dragons, and it was quite funny. I was obviously a little bit embarrassed, but I thought whoever did it was very clever. When I found out it was you, I'm like, I think we're gonna be friends.
Oh, that's good. I like having more friends.
Of course.
Also, I can talk to plants.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And animals?
Yes.
That's awesome. It's very useful. Let's see. The other is someone looks to me when they get into trouble.
They want to get into trouble.
Oh yeah, when they want to get into trouble. Sorry. Thank you. Neo, how do you feel about that? Is that something you think
Well-
you would do?
Well, obviously, I go into danger a lot. I mean, the bigger the danger, the bigger the prize. So why not have a buddy with me?
Okay. For fun times we shall have. So what's your virtue?
Ambition.
How would you say that I exemplified my my virtue?
What is your virtue?
My virtue is audacity. I like to take. I'm willing to take big, bold risks. That can also be impudent. Will it seem that way?
All right, so an audacious fellow and a ambitious fellow. I got it.
Well, I think it's
Mhm.
how I exemplify your virtue,
Mm-hmm.
not
Oh,
how you exemplify mine.
oh. So how you exemplify ambition? Well, audacity and ambition go hand in hand. You wouldn't do the crazy things you do if you didn't have a plan.
Okay. Thank you. So I get to take a friendship gem from you.
Oh, you take one?
Yes.
I got plenty. Go for it.
My one and only.
I think that puts me down to 4 overall.
It's okay. You'll probably gain more as we go along.
I'm sure.
Mhm.
And my last one is, I assume it's probably Professor Featherfluff. They gave me their trust and confidence at a time when I didn't deserve it, or I didn't think I deserved it. Um, why do you think you believed in me?
Let's see. Probably I saw that though you were a bit of a class clown, you had a good heart.
Oh, very true. You get a friendship gem, buddy.
Oh, awesome. All right.
Those are mine.
Oh, I should ask, Nick, do we
Yes.
start with, like, the same ones from last game, or do we, like...
Yeah,
those
we would
back,
continue
or-
with those. Basically, all of the friendship gains that you gained last game or gave away or anything like that would be the same. So you keep the number of
Okay.
gems that you have. I know Kat used a lot of them last session, so
Yeah, I blew through literally all of them
yes.
because I wanted to do something wicked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got
It was
4
pretty-
so far, so I'll try and use them.
Yeah.
I got...
Yeah, and feel
Five.
free to pass them out as you see fit. Whenever one of your clutch mates exemplifies one of your virtues, just sort of feel free to stop me if I'm saying something and just be like, hey, I think that...
Yeah, what were all of our virtues again? I'm honor.
Yes.
Ambition.
Ambition. And audacity.
Audacity's autumn. Right?
Yes, audacity is autumn.
Ambition, audacity, and I am curiosity.
Curiosity. Yes. Alrighty.
Look at me being the stick in the mud with honor.
Honor
It's
can
alright.
come in many different ways, not necessarily so cut and dry.
Yeah, hey, honor can be fun.
Yes.
Alright. So, I believe we can get going with this new fun thing. Oh! Autumn. Just
Yes.
just for the fun of it, why do you think you weren't helping out your clutchmates last with the berry hunt?
It didn't seem very risky. It didn't seem something that I could benefit a whole lot from. I felt at the time. Though hearing about what happened, I'm just like, oh man, that was so cool. Some
Oh,
real
man.
fun. I missed on some real fun stuff. So hopefully I get
You
to have
did.
some fun this time.
Yeah.
What were they? The Badgers or something?
Bear yes.
Bear
Oh
jurors.
man.
Yes.
Yep. They really like the fuzzleberries. Buzzleberries.
That's okay.
Yes. The buzzleberries, yes.
Mm,
Yes, okay.
who does?
So, this time, you are approached by, where did my notes go? My notes! Yeah! Okay. You are approached by an elder dragon by the name of Dazen, who is the council member of the House of Tessith. He is a very, very large dragon with lots and lots of horns on his crest, very broad scales, a scarred snout. It looks like he's been in some scrapes. He has a whip tail, claws, and a very muscular body. And his large, broad scales are of a brass color. So you are summoned by them, Drem, and once you arrive, you're just like, yes, you have been very helpful as of late, and I believe you are ready for this task upcoming. I believe I would like you to help in the exploration of the ruins of House Tessith.
Oh, that sounds like something Morning would be very interested in. Let me call for him. Morning. 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 I'm
Good
shouting
morning.
as loud as I can.
Oh, it seems
Morning.
I believe Morning has some other duties for the house. But
Well, no, Master. You may leave it in our highly capable claws.
Highly
Uh,
capable indeed.
well, I would hope so. Well, You'll be accompanied. Well, I wouldn't say accompanied, but you will meet up with another dragon who is over there at the moment. He's currently working towards his graduation from the history cadets. So he is there, and you will meet up with him. He goes by the name of Zephyr. That is not his actual name. He will tell you what his actual name is, but he goes by Zephyr. Or Drago by Zephyr. I keep doing that.
It's okay. I'm sure Dre'd understand.
Yes. Yes.
So what exactly are we searching for in these ruins? Just exploring them, or is there anything in particular?
We are exploring them, seeing if there's anything that we can salvage, any knowledge or any books, artifacts,
Books?
that sort of thing. Yes.
Autumn, you'll be happy to know that House Tessith was very much known for their pranks.
That is good to know.
We might find the golden joy buzzer.
If we could find that, we'd be pranksters amongst pranksters.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I have to write this down now. the joy buzzer.
The golden joy buzzer. Or would it be the diamond joy buzzer? That's their house diamond.
Yes.
Well, the golden joy buzzer was invented by a golden dragon, which really blended in with their scales.
Makes a lot more sense.
Yes, I haven't seen that in quite a long time. It was sad. I've heard tales that it was quite the gag.
It's probably better than this, my comedy nose. And she pulls out the glass, like the Groucho Marx glasses with the big honker on it.
Very good.
Ah.
You're getting better every time.
Because it's not really my nose.
Yes.
But what creatures is it though? Is the question. I don't know.
I think it's some variety of ape.
Yes.
For them to have a nose like that, they must be rather ugly.
And probably
Yes.
have. I don't know. It's weird because there's no teeth at the bottom. It's just this. I don't know. That's why I'm saying it must be some variety of ape.
It is possible. Yes. Perhaps one of the greater ones. Anyways. So. Yes. You will go over to the ruins down into the southwest. And you will meet up with Zephyr. And you will go from there.
Righto. By the end of this, I promise I'll have the entire layout of the ruins to memory. I'll be able to make a scale-by-scale replica of it, entirely out of glass.
Like glass.
That's the only thing I know how to work with.
Then yes, glass.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because cut glass can look a lot like diamond.
It can, and it will shine just as brightly.
I'm sure it will be very pretty.
I'm sure it will. I look forward to it.
Now, let's find those books. Books.
Professor's
Yes,
really jonesing
but-
for some books.
The professor does like books.
Yes.
Is there any other information that we need to know before we go?
Yes. I feel I should warn you about there is a large chasm on the path towards the ruins that you will have to contend with. Don't worry, I'm sure little Drake's as capable as you would be able to figure out how to get across.
Sure, we'll use our wings and fly over. Oh.
That's probably fine. You will grow into them.
If we get past the chasm.
I don't know if they have. I don't know if they have no wings right now, or if they just have really sad, tiny wings.
I mean, whether you have wings is up to you. It's just sort of you haven't like built up the strength in your wings to be able to propel yourself into the air.
We're like Spyro.
Another famous dragon.
Yes. All right. Well, any other questions you wish to ask?
No more. Let's find those books.
Very well.
Yeah, let's go before the professor pops a blood vessel.
Oof.
Professor,
First editions.
I have a book for you. Do you want it?
It's a book, so yes, I do.
Okay, here you go. She gives Autumn a wink as she hands over the book.
Oh my! What an excellent volume.
Exquisite.
Open
What's
it.
up?
Open the book.
With
Take a
pleasure.
look inside.
Ooh.
And a bunch of spring snakes pop out.
Very, very clever. The can of snakes joke with books. I love it.
Yes,
Very good.
delightful. I'm just bursting with laughter.
Oh, come on, dear Professor.
I knew Autumn was
Ah.
going to be here, and I had to let Drum see that I've been working on my jokes.
Did you? Did you really?
Joy have been getting very good. They're doing excellent now these days.
I shall withhold my commentary, and I'll give you back the book. Got my hopes up for nothing.
I'm sure we'll find you a book that isn't filled with fake snakes. Maybe
Let's hope
real
so.
ones, but sure.
Mm.
Oh, would the joke have been better if I had used real snakes? Because I can do that. Too.
No, it would not have. Don't do that.
She brings out her bag of snakes.
Oh,
You have a bag of
boy.
snakes?
You just carried it around like that.
Do you not have a bag of snakes on you?
No,
Would they be
I
like-
don't.
Would they be like snake spiders or like sniders?
Well, there is the snurds, the
Snake birds.
snake birds. Yes.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it could be snurds.
Oh,
So
yeah, I guess.
full of snurds, you open it, they just fly out like doves. It's like a John Woo film.
I guess if I'm not going to use them as a prank, you can all fly away now, little snurds. And she opens up the bag. Straight at
Hopefully
the
this is
professor.
outside.
Yeah,
No,
in the
she-
guy's workshop.
No, she just let the snurds loose in there.
Oh man.
Who let the snurds out? The answer is Anna. Anna let the snurds out.
Yes. All right. Well then, we'll take some time to have to open a window. Well then. So, you leave the city and travel along the road. Well, if there, would you say there? I don't know. Would you say that there was a path towards the ruins, or would you say it's more like open air, open?
I'd imagine there was a
Plains.
path between. I would imagine there was a path between it and the capital city, but it's probably overgrown and all messed up now.
Yeah,
Trail.
Right, that makes sense.
we would have to find the path. I mean, it was
Right.
a city once itself.
Yeah.
It was a great stronghold, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So you travel. You find the path. You travel along it for quite a distance until you reach the chasm that was mentioned. It's not as big as you might think. It is definitely longer than, or wider than you could probably glide there. You do see a few relatively decent sized pillars in between the two major edges of the chasm, so there is definitely ways that you can get there.
Oh, right. I forgot that we can glide. Okay.
Yes.
Should we glide between the pillars?
I wonder, did there used to be a bridge here? Mm-hmm.
If there was,
I don't think there was because adult dragons can fly.
most of the adult dragons did use
And-
flight. Yeah.
Knowing the history of my house, you didn't just let the raw scaled drakes out and about until they could fly.
Of course, they never think of the young ones, meaning us.
Dreadful.
It's true, but Professor Featherfluff has an old soul.
What?
An old soul in a young body.
What are you talking about? I love youthful things like fun, jamming
Backgammon?
out. Yes, one of my favorite diversions. Dancing to tunes, nothing I enjoy more.
Specifically the Charleston.
Or the dragon version of that.
Looking like a child's drawing of a dragon from memory.
Yeah.
But are we at the chasm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Well,
we could.
If there's pillars, and we can glide.
Wait.
I try to jump from 1 to 1.
Sure.
Boy.
I would like you to roll a act despite danger. So
Whoop, whoop.
roll 2d6 plus your courage.
That is a 7.
Okay.
Alright.
A narrow 7. I have a plus
I'm
0.
gonna get some XP soon.
So I would say you leap to the first pillar and sort of you don't quite get a really good grip on it, so you're sort of like your back feet are sort of like scraping at the edge of the pillar, but you do semi make it, and it's just a little bit embarrassing for a very first try.
Well,
Seeing Autumn do it, Anna's gonna attempt to do this. So like she like goes back from the edge a little bit and kind of like comically revs herself up and then gives it a running start and tries to do this.
Sure.
And fails. I got a 6.
oof.
Dang.
But on the other hand, that's XP. But on the other hand, she's dead.
Yes.
Immediately dead.
No, I wouldn't say you offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice.
She
I would
could
say
have
you
just lost
definitely-
her courage before she made the jump. Or
Yeah, I would say you sort of sure, I'll go with that. You sort of hesitate at the very last second, and so you don't quite make it to the pillar. So you do have to sort of like climb back up to the top of the pillar.
yeah.
So-
I'd imagine she just jammed on the brakes at the dead last second and then just kind of skidded off the side.
Sure.
I'm sorry. I don't usually do heights. Very.
It's
Oh.
fine. We're all okay here.
Well,
I should-
listen,
Prepare to stand on a pillar.
I'll try it again, I guess.
Neo,
The
you're a
one.
rather crafty fellow. Could you give me some advice on creating some sort of a vine, rope, wood, stone grappling hook that I could
I
use
work
to
with glass.
Yes, a glass
Oh.
grappling hook.
Oh no! Do we need vines? Oh, I'll go talk to some. Hold on.
I can
Are
make
there-
something to probably help with the jump.
Are there any vines nearby?
Sure. Why not? There's probably a few like smattering of trees here and there that like have a few vines on them.
She goes over and talks to them.
Okay.
Hi, friends. So, there's a big chasm over there, and it's really hard for me to cross. So I was wondering if you wouldn't mind maybe making a bridge for me really fast. And if you do that, I've got a lot of fertilizer that I can give you if nobody else looks.
So that was going.
Sure. Yeah, they would oblige that, and you see you're able to take a few of the vines and sort of make a makeshift rope. I'm guessing, and
Sure. Do you want me to try to charm them?
no, I don't think that's
Okay,
really necessary. I'll give it to you.
All right.
So what would you like to do with this new vine rope that you have? Yeah, Marvin. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Neo.
Unless you were still going, Kat.
No, I mean, she's got the vine rope now. I don't know how that changes what she's doing as far as rolls, or if that gives some sort of plus, or if that just changes how I'm approaching this.
perhaps maybe.
Well, how would you use this rope? And we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would toss the other side to Autumn
Sure.
and have Drem hold it. and then maybe have I don't know if one or one Neo. Neo's probably the strong one between the two of them. Maybe hold the other side, and then I can just climb on the rope.
But I'm already thinking of a plan myself. You might be better off. You might be better off giving it to the professor to throw to Autumn.
Okay, and he's gonna. Well, what's your plan, Neo?
I'm glad you asked. As everyone has been talking, Neil's been using the sand that he always brings with him from his beach to construct a glass slide.
What? I mean, this is going to be going to the Dragon Amusement Park we were talking about.
It's all coming together. Playing the long game here.
It's not a big one, but I'm hoping it will give me enough momentum to just glide across the chasm.
Okay.
I see. So you're gonna slide down the slide, and it'll propel you into the air, and then you're gonna use that to glide.
Yes. Hopefully, I won't die. So,
I'm sure you
Okay.
won't.
Is there anything that you need to roll for
yeah,
crafting?
Dragon trade. When I create something in my medium, roll cunning. So let me do that right now. 2d6. Okay, that's a 7. So on a 7 through 9, I pick one. Your creation is durable, your creation is functional, or your creation is attractive. I'm going to go with functional this time.
Okay.
Because I want this to work. It is
Dang.
not durable.
Okay.
Why not
so,
attractive though?
So would you say it sort of like works for like 1 or 2 times, only once? What would you think?
He may have frozen.
That's
Thank you,
an
Fred.
issues there.
Did we lose Neo?
Oh no.
We lost the one.
I said functional, Skype. Function.
What? Oh. All right.
Just decides to kill itself over that, yeah.
Okay,
so,
I'm back.
Okay, so it's functional.
But it is not durable and it is not attractive.
Okay. So I would say it would work for. I would say it would work just enough to get like you and maybe one other dragon across if they're willing to use it.
All right. Who
If
wants
you
to go
hold-
sliding?
If you
Very
hold the
audacious plan.
if you hold the other end of this rope, you can use me like a kite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because with enough air and I think I'm doing this right. With the lift, if I hold my wings out and you build up enough speed, then I'll work like a kite.
And
But-
Neo, I will follow you on the slide. So if you let go of the vine, I can grab it.
Okay.
Well, we got a plan. So let's see if it'll work. I'm ready to do this.
Okay.
The triple dragon kite maneuver.
I would say that this would be.
Probably courage.
Well, yes, it is
Or-
definitely an act despite danger, but I would say with the way that you've described it, Anna, I would say roll to help Neo.
Okay, sure. With the help, it's what with
It's with the your
Friendship.
friendship gems. That you
all
have
my
with
friendship gems, or just the ones I have with
Neo.
Neo.
Ones you have with Neo.
Well, Neo
Mhm.
hasn't given me any back yet, so
Okay.
Ah.
So
I'm rolling with nothing.
Have you displayed any ambition?
Gosh, I thought so, but
I mean, I have 4, so I can give you 1.
I mean, she's being pretty ambitious with her
basically-
kite plan. But
Yeah. So I will say friendship gems can be given out like however many you wish. So just whenever you guys feel that that it is appropriate to give out a friendship gem, you can.
do you
So,
want to give me a
there's no-
friendship gem?
I'll give you 2 because I am entrusting everyone with my life here.
Okay.
So I'll give you 2.
I don't know about 2, but I would say you'd be able to give
Just-
Anna 1.
Okay, I take back 1.
Okay.
I still remember that last time with the bear.
I apologize for that already.
It still hurts, Anna. It still
Well,
hurts.
I didn't like you stealing things. Let's not dredge all that up again.
Let's not.
Yeah,
we'll
not
get
before the
over it.
death-defying stunt.
Okay, I'm gonna roll now.
All right.
I rolled 2 6s, so that's 13 altogether.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So, Neo, you get to roll active despite danger with a +1.
With a +1, gotcha.
Yes.
Just gonna- this- Please roll high.
Not to make you feel bad, but if you fail, you'll kill both of us.
I failed. We're
Oh,
That's
both
why
gonna
I'm
die.
there.
Okay.
I rolled
Um,
a 5.
Can
Okay,
I
there's
roll
no
my
help.
cunning? Can I roll my cunning to see if the glider thing maybe like keeps us aloft and doesn't just cause us to die?
Plus,
I'm
I
gonna
would
do
say-
some moon magic.
okay. No, well, no, well, if you really wish to do that, you can. But I will say, it won't be enough to get you all the way across. But you can, if you sort of maybe, like, I would say you grab onto to a pillar that is in between it, so you didn't get all the way across like you planned, but you did sort of get like maybe 2/3 of the way.
Dang. I should have made a bigger slide. Not enough momentum. It's not broken yet, is it?
No, I believe the professor wanted to try it out as well.
I thought I was zooming in after you. All right. Well, if they're not in danger, yeah, I'll go on the slide. Just follow them.
Sure. Roll plus courage to act despite danger.
All right, +0. Let's hope the slide is good. That's a fail.
Oh no.
Wow.
So maybe.
Well,
someone can
look,
push
we're
their-
we're
yeah.
maybe not the most courageous group of dragons here, okay?
Yeah, we are kind of missing our.
Yeah.
our
I,
so,
I wish I could help you, but I can't since you're calling upon the moons.
Oh, let's just use the slide. I didn't know I was
Yeah.
gonna do. I decided against
slide?
doing the moons because those guys are okay. Yeah.
Can I
I mean,
attempt
yeah.
to help them?
yeah, if yeah,
Please.
how would you say you helped him out?
I probably would have turned around like, don't go down that way. Like, get a good like a running start on it. Don't just jump into it. Like, cause like I would assume that Neo probably just like jumped down it like without the extra momentum. Didn't
Okay.
get as far as he needed to. Let's see if I can help. That's a 7, so it helps.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so so that brings it up to a 7. So it's definitely not the most graceful of flights or glides, and I would say it's very. You're definitely hanging on to the edge. And you sort of have to clamber back up onto the edge.
All right. So did I make it across or?
Yeah, I would say you made it across, but it was definitely not very graceful. And whether that embarrasses you is up to you.
I don't think you'd be embarrassed. I mean, I'm not a very I find physical activities tiresome.
Very well.
Now,
How far away is he from me and Neo?
perhaps you could throw me your rope and I'll help haul you across.
Yeah, I would say.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's
I would say
Yeah.
you guys
Great
are close enough
minds.
that you can do that.
And
So-
Autumn,
Okay.
you can chip in as well, and we'll
Yes, I'm very far away from the ropes currently.
just don't put any, funny goos or dyes on the
Look.
rope, so my hands are colorful.
Why would I? I look over at at Featherfluff like, come on, this is a very bad situation we find ourselves in. I am not gonna do something stupid like that. Let's be honest.
Oh, all right. I'll take your word for it.
I may be a trickster, but I'm not an a-hole.
Oh yeah. We mark XP when we fail something, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're failing
I
to get
leveled
your
up
fix.
with that.
Awesome.
Nice.
I'm guessing you don't get XP for just like rolling 7s.
No.
No, that's
And if
considered a success.
If you fail and then a friend helps you and makes it a partial success, does that count or no?
No.
No.
Okay.
It would still be in the end considered a success.
Right.
So,
Well,
so I would say, yeah. Sorry, go for it, Anna.
I think that like I probably have enough vines to get a rope, like ropes and ropes and ropes, right?
Yeah, okay.
So that Autumn's also fine.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say with the ropes that you guys get across the rest of the way, and you're on to the other side.
Mm-hmm. So, you know how you said don't play jokes? You kind of said it after the fact to not play jokes.
Did she play a joke?
That I
on
might
what?
with the vines.
I did not.
No, but I did.
Oh.
Hmm.
What hilarious prank did you play on me now?
Your hands might turn purple.
Oh god. I mean, they already are partially. I mean, no, I would say actually instead of their usual beautiful orange, only my toes are purple.
Well, see, and she unties the rope from herself. It's like, look, I've got a little purple ring on me. It doesn't last forever.
Oh, now am I purple too?
Just a little purple.
Generally purple, so I'm cool with this.
They're purple pucker ropes.
Eh. Well, I'm blue, so it probably
Well,
isn't
purple pucker vines, but
Hmm.
I'm trying
Right.
to up my prank game. I'm sorry, I didn't know that I
get it.
shouldn't use prank vines until
Look.
after.
If this had gone much better, this would have been really funny. But we had some
Yeah,
difficulty
I
here,
know.
so that's why we're not laughing.
Sorry,
But I
I'm trying to be ambitious and audacious, you know?
Oh, absolutely. Though Neo, that plan to make the slide was absolutely audacious. A very audacious plan.
I wish it had worked more, but
Look,
thanks
it's
to
not
the
about whether
failure.
it succeeds or not.
Yes,
So, Autumn,
but
are
thanks
you-
to the failure, I got close to that pillar, and now I know how to work with stone and precious metals.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Okay. So, Autumn, are you giving a friendship gem to Neo?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Very, very clever planning.
Awesome.
Well, let's hope there's a whole library of books that will make this all worth it. Let's go.
All right.
I like the way he thinks. Now,
I give
now. Beforehand, he was more of a, but I like him now.
I give Anna a high five for the joke, and
Thank you.
it's very good.
All right. So with that, you continue on, and you are soon to a very large ruin in a sort of grassland. I can't remember if it was grassland or swampland. That was.
It's swampy looking on the map.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah,
This was our
say
fifth.
that's
It was
Sorry.
It was actually our fifth attempt where our house managed to get the place to stand up. Because the first time we built it, it sank into the swamp, and the second time we built it, it also sank into the swamp, and the third time that we built it, it burned, fell over, and then sank into the swamp.
Do you think it's the swamp that's the problem?
The fourth time it also sank into the swamp, but the fifth time it stayed up, and then it got destroyed by other dragons. I'm not naming houses. She looks at Neo.
Hey,
Oh.
we know what we did.
Ouch.
I'm not sorry.
Okay. So with that little exchange, so you reach these ruins. They don't look as bad as you thought they were. There is some like crumbling stone and things like that, but it does look like it's sort of fairly well built. And as you sort of travel in, you get to the sort of semi entrance area, and you meet a a red scaled dragon with antlers, a long snout, a maned tail, splayed fingers, and a graceful body. To which Dre come up to you and is like, "Oh, hi! My name is Jeremy, but everyone calls me Zephyr."
Hi, Zephyr.
Ah,
Hello,
Zephyr, I
Jeremy.
presume.
Zephyr.
My name's Anna, and everybody calls me Anna.
Well, it's very nice to meet you all. I'm sure Dazen filled you in on sort of what we're doing. I'm just here to sort of see if I can earn my next badge to get so I can graduate from the history cadets.
So you have a sash to go with the badge as well?
Yeah, we'll say that Dre has a very large sash with many patches onto it.
Are we not supposed to attach the badges directly to our bodies?
Wouldn't that hurt?
Is on one of
It was
history cadet?
incredibly painful.
Oh, God. Ow.
Am I a what cadet?
Are you a history cadet? Would you say you've joined the history cadets?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean that's up to you. That's up to Anna. So.
I don't think she cares that much about history.
Okay.
What?
Look now.
Hey,
Can I
she didn't
take
say
away
that
a-
aloud.
Oh, that's good. Otherwise, I'd be like, can I destroy a friendship gem?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she isn't. You know what? Let's say she's a history cadet. She's got layers.
Sure.
Oh, all right.
Oh, sure. I've got a bunch of badges, and she lifts up her feathers.
Oh.
Anna, you have hidden depths I've never noticed before.
Yeah, they were really painful to put on, but I guess we were all supposed to get a sash.
Yes, you really should. Well, as a student of history myself, I'm so impressed at all these awards. So I will give you a friendship gem.
Oh, thanks.
Alrighty. So.
I don't know why I've decided that she attached the badges directly to her body, but
I have a feeling that I had some responsibility with that matter.
that sounds likely.
Yeah, that was very likely for the trickster.
Yes. So.
Didn't
so
think they were
Zephyr-
going to stick that long, but okay.
Oh, well, I used unguents, and that really helped. You know, with the infection.
Well,
Yeah,
Maybe when we get back, I can talk to one of the cadet leaders, and we can get you a sash.
Okay, that sounds like a better idea than me repeatedly sewing them to my flesh.
Yeah. Sounds very painful.
Well, I thought that was maybe part of it.
Well, I don't know if the history cadets are really that into. Well, anyways, so the reason why I'm not really inside the ruins right now is I was a little worried of sort of what I might find. I mean, it's kind of scary going into these types of places sometimes.
Oh, come on, Jeremy. You look like a very strong sort.
Well, if you say so.
Zephyr, I very much believe in you. And also, I am a member of House Tessith, and I can assure you that nothing dangerous is in there that we would have put in there. And if something is dangerous that's moved in later, it's probably just a misunderstood animal, and I can talk to it.
Oh,
And if it is-
that's really nice.
And
okay.
if it isn't, I'm sure that you can defeat it yourself, right?
Should I try to convince him, or...
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'll be charming. I was charming. Well, not super charming, but charming enough. That's an 8.
Okay.
I don't know if that's convince a dragon. I still don't really understand how convince a dragon works.
Yeah, I would say it's a convince the dragon.
Oh, it does say, okay, from NPCs on a hit. They will do it if you offer them a favor, gift, or useful information.
Yeah, and on a 7 to 9, they don't get it quite right, or they don't tell you everything they need to know. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm really trying to just encourage them to go in there with us.
Yeah, so,
I mean, I guess if you don't want to go in, if you could at least give us a map of everything that you've gotten so far in there.
Yeah, I think I can do that, and Jay will pull out sort of like some of the things that some of the notes that they have, and you do see sort of like some symbols as well as like a few phrases that that Drafe like written down and like that kind of thing. So as well, yeah.
Could I survey an ancient or arcane area?
You can definitely do that. That would be a roll plus cunning.
Okay, so I'm pretty good with that with a +2. Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh boy.
I know, a dice down. I'll just get another one out real quick here. Okay, so that's an 8.
All right.
Okay.
So
You get to ask one question.
let's see. Well, how about this one? How can I gain access to this place's secrets?
Ooh.
So Zephyr will, and you can see from the notes that and Zephyr will point out. So I found like this doorway with like some symbols and like writing.
My.
So it seems like that's sort of like the main kind of a thing. And I will say with your roll, the symbols that you see are alchemical symbols. They are the symbols for fire, earth, water, and wind. So it seems
Wow.
like
I have eaten a lot of beans today, so I can help with one of those.
Dear.
oh,
Fart humor. Charming.
I don't think that's sort of how it works. I think like it seems
She
like
puts
the
on her
writing.
comedy nose.
Right. Well, it seems like the writing it might be riddles. So I think we have to sort of figure out which riddle corresponds to which symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent riddles.
Oh, that's good. I've been slightly struggling. I think I figured out one of them. So.
Do you mind?
Autumn's really good at everything that Autumn puts that dare mine to.
Look, I'm a
I
very
guess there.
talented.
You would just say there.
I think it would be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a very talented puzzle solver, but of course I could always use some friendly advice on a puzzle if you've already kind of been cracking the code on one of them. I want to try to mislead or trick them into giving me some information,
Oh, interesting.
or convince, your choice.
Sorry. What were you trying? What were you saying?
I'm trying
sorry.
to get them to reveal what they've solved already. They didn't seem very
Okay.
forthcoming with it when they talked about it. It's just like, I think I have something on the first one, and then they kind of just dropped it there. I'm like, well, we could use that information.
Sure.
Did they not already give us their notes, or is that not included in their notes?
Yeah, I would say you see that there's like 2 riddles there that on his notes. One of them which is solved.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say
If it's been solved, it's not an issue then.
all
I
right.
just didn't know if he had left that one out.
So the one that he solved, the riddle is: you can feel me but not touch me. You can see me but not look at me. I am small, but you can never lift me. And the answer that he seems to have come up with is the sun.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is small? I thought the sun was enormous.
From a distance, it appears small.
Do you look at the sun? You shouldn't
No.
do that.
I don't.
At least not directly.
Not through specialized lenses designed to look up the sun.
I can make those lenses if you want.
We should call them sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
Oh
Yes.
man, can you see some dragons running around with cool shades? I can't
Yeah.
wait.
Time to Tabletop would like to note you should not look at the sun with sunglasses on.
You should not
You
look at
really
the sun in
shouldn't.
general.
No.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, big bold letters at the bottom.
Well, maybe you guys can help me with the next one.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll
I'm
show
very
you over
bad
to the
at
door.
riddles.
Oh, I enjoy the odd brain teaser. One of the many fun activities I like to do.
Awesome. So you guys get to the doorway, and you do see those 4 symbols, and it looks like those symbols are behind sort of small pressure plates. Well, not like pressure like on the ground, but sort of like on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then like above them, you see two of these 2 riddles. So the second riddle is: voiceless it cries, wingless flutters, toothless bites, mouthless mutters. And if you need me to repeat it, I will do so.
Is it supposed to correspond with one of the symbols? And what are the symbols again?
So they are the alchemical symbols of fire, wind, earth, and water.
Could it be
Should we
wind?
How does it have anything to do with the sun?
Sun could be fire.
Oh,
Or
okay.
it could be wind.
So wait. Okay, so muttering, biting. It certainly sounds like wind.
Yeah, it sounds
Ah.
like things you describe elements of wind.
Yes, the biting
But
cold,
that's-
as it were.
Yeah,
A muttering or a whispering breeze.
Yeah. Zephyr will be like, oh, that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's, oh my gosh.
5 heads are better than 1.
That's very true.
Oh, have you met Tiamat? She's lovely.
Okay, Tiamat is a thing here. All right. Good to know.
and her brother's Bahamut.
He's kind of stuck up.
I think he's a swell fellow.
I don't
Alright.
know. He's always going on about green dragons are all evil. I'm a green dragon. I don't think that's very nice.
That's not. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very nice thing to say about it.
Would agree.
Well, anyways, so I think if we think that sun might correspond to fire and wind is obviously wind, I think if we push those 2 symbols, we might be able, the door might open.
So push fire and wind.
Are they next to each other?
Sure.
I mean,
Press them.
And
Just walk
with
over and
those-
press them.
With those 2, the doors will sort of the door sort of slides down into the ground.
Clever engineering.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Okay, on we go. And so I'm guessing you guys step into the hall. To the room.
Mhm.
And inside you see a decently sized room with a few like pedestals with artifacts on them. Let's see. What would you guys? Let's see. Professor, what kind of actually, Anna, what do you think
Yes.
be some artifacts that House Tessith would have?
well, we were known for our dog sculptures, our diamond dogs.
Oh man,
Diamond.
that's what they call them.
I need to see these sculptures.
Halloween Jack was really one of our better sculptors. He was a real cool cat.
Okay.
This was perfect. Don't doubt
All
yourself.
right.
Let's go with this.
No, yeah, no, I'm writing this down. This is now canon.
Yeah, so there are dogs. There were our dog sculptures that are made with diamonds. Oh, there was our signature scent known as Diamond. We kind of were really on a diamond kick.
That makes sense. You are the House of you are the House of Diamond. But-
Mhm.
So it would make sense.
And then,
So-
yeah. And then there was also our sweeteners. We called them, they were called Carolines. They were a very sweet treat. When you would eat the sweet Carolines, you would say that good times never were so good.
Oh boy.
Yes. All right. So you do see pedestals with. I would say the Carolines look a little too old to be used. But on the opposite side of the room, you do see another door with.
So another door. Is this one riddled with riddles?
You do see two more riddles and the same four symbols.
Ah.
So I turn to Jeremy. So Jeremy, what happens if you just start pushing buttons?
Don't do that.
I didn't try.
Don't. Just don't.
I don't think it might not be the best idea.
I wouldn't do that.
There's being ambitious and there's being stupid. That is.
Oh, I am merely asking a question for the sake of curiosity. This is not
perhaps...
like. I mean, I'm not saying that we should just go up there and just start pushing buttons, but I mean.
No, it might reveal some hidden secret of House Tethys. I'm going to give you a friendship. I'm going to give Autumn a friendship gem for curiosity, and I'm going to start pressing them at random.
Oh my gosh.
He's already doing it.
Professor.
No.
Professor, you should know before. Can I stop him? Can I interfere with him?
Yes,
in some way?
You can roll to hinder, which would be plus your friendship gems that you have with him.
Okay, great. I will do that. Professor, as a history cadet, I have to highly warn you against this behavior.
This may be our only chance to examine the ruin.
It's a 9, is what I rolled.
I think that might stop me.
That would be sort of like
but it does expose her to some harm or complication.
Okay. I would say
I could mark something on the shadow track. I could mark fear.
Yeah.
I could exaggerate the danger of the situation. That could be the complication.
Yeah. Why don't we do that? Yeah, sure. I like that idea. Mostly because I have no idea what kind of a consequence would happen.
I think marking my shadow track makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Hold on. Professor, you have to understand that House Tessith was very, very into diamonds. And diamonds are created by high pressure. And I fear that if you press all of these in the wrong area, you're going to be made very flat.
Oh. Well, as intriguing as that is, perhaps I'll hold off.
Okay.
She doesn't definitely know that House Tessith would have made a thing that just flattens you if you press it in the wrong order, but she's pretty convinced that that's what would happen. And now she's trembling in nervousness.
Hey, come on, Professor. This seems like a great idea. Come on, when are you get another chance like this?
Though it brings us.
Ooh.
Come on, think of what could happen. You might open a secret passageway.
Or we could solve the riddle because you've got such a big brain.
I do have a big brain.
Well, here's the thing. We can do this and then still solve the riddles.
Let's hear the riddles first.
Okay.
Should we even bother with the riddles? I mean, is there a way to open this? Not by pressing the buttons. I mean, just some mechanism here that I can use to just open the door.
Oh, like break it?
I don't like the idea of you destroying history like that.
I'm not destroying it. I'm just...
No, you literally are. You're like, let's break it.
Yeah.
That's destroy.
Yeah, Zephyr will chime in and be like, I agree with Anna. Maybe breaking something that is history. We might lose something in there. And we don't want to. I mean, this is part of our history, and what as dragons we're very into. We're about like our traditions and our past. I mean, maybe not our past, but sort of like some of them are very much about like moving forward. But yeah.
And our honor.
Yes. But yeah, I don't think pushing buttons at random is a very good idea.
I'm not gonna push the buttons. I just want to open the door.
Well, let's see what the. Don't break the door. Let's just figure out. What do the riddles say?
Yeah, let's go with the
Yeah.
riddles.
Yes, Neo.
Here,
Not everything. Not everything are like your stupid glass slides made to be
Ash.
Whoa!
Wow.
Ooh.
I'll
Ow.
get another
Oh,
Shadow Trek. Shame for mocking or
stupid.
belittling someone vulnerable.
That
Ouch.
stupid glass slide got you across the chasm,
Well,
Professor.
hold on. Guys, I'm really worried that everybody's getting really angry. Hold on. She grabs some of the Carolines, because they're all bad now anyways.
Uh-huh.
And like, here, Neo, if you need to break something, you can smash these up really good. They have very little historical value at this point.
Why, thank you, Anna. Nice to know I do have a friend here. And I throw the Caroline against the symbol on the door.
Which symbol?
A random one. I don't know which.
Okay.
Anna lets out a little squeak of a yelp and like hides behind the pillars.
I would mark anger, but I already have it marked, so crud.
Would someone roll me a d6 for me?
Sure, I'll do that. Why not? I rolled a 4.
Okay. So nothing happens. It seems you have chosen one of the buttons correctly.
Oh.
Bad luck for me. Sorry. Good luck for us.
Wait, can we just try to? Okay, so we know that whatever that was one of the answers. Which symbol was it?
We'll say it was the symbol of Earth, which
Oh.
So
Hmm.
A logical deduction: press water.
well, but I wanted to see what those riddles were.
No,
Is that right?
I want to see the riddles too. I want to see the
See what
riddles
the
too.
riddles say.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hear the riddle.
Yes. Sure. I'm sure some master dragon put a lot of effort into all of this.
Oh yeah,
My-
I'm sure
my
they did.
glass slide.
I know, and their historic authenticity is quite important.
Yes.
So the first one that reads, "What has roots, as nobody sees, is taller than trees. Up, up, up it goes, and yet never grows."
And it's a mountain.
Ah, Earth.
Oh, that would be the Earth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very clever.
We knew
And
that one.
I like that riddle actually a lot. It's like one of my favorite riddles. I like it a lot personally. Like out of character, like it a lot.
It's a fun one, yeah. So and then the last one is, let's see, I have to actually read my.
Sorry, I'm phone.
Jeez,
Keep
I
my muted.
that's what it was. Okay.
Mhm.
What can run but never walks?
Water.
Has a mouth but never talks.
It's
Has a
water.
bed but never sleeps.
It's
Has a
water.
head but never weeps.
It's water.
Wait,
By the
water
way-
is a head?
Maybe.
Headwaters, yeah.
Fountainhead,
right.
maybe.
Ah.
Well, no, it's an actual geographic because the headwaters is the start of a river,
Ah. Okay.
and
Oh,
the mouth
guys.
is where water flows into other bodies.
Guys, it's water. She goes up and presses water and earth. Not because she is like, I'm so much more clever than everybody, but because she's so worried that they'll press the wrong ones on purpose.
Ugh, dang it!
So
That's why she's like, water, and then just like ran over. It's like bonk.
Yeah. So as
Well
you press
done,
them,
Anna.
once again the door slides down, revealing another room.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, as you step into the room, you see shelves upon shelves of old tomes and books.
Hmm.
Books of history, books of art, books of all sorts.
My eyes burst out of my head and like my tongue becomes a giant carpet and rolls out of my mouth, and I go awooga awooga.
Very cartoonish.
Yeah.
It's a
Then
little,
you
it's a little
like jump
disconcerting.
forward like with all of your feet at the same time.
Yep.
Boing, boing,
Yes.
boing.
This
Does anyone
is
see the paddle
amazing.
I would
Honest-
give him a. Sorry.
Oh no, you go first.
Yeah, I would give him a friendship gem just because of his ambitious nature towards these books. But that little remark earlier means you get none.
Oh.
Oh,
Vicious.
withholding friendships.
Ooh, that's true shadow self.
I'm withholding. Look at how I'm getting off.
Yes.
Sorry, Arrested Development. reference.
I know.
All right, so I'll start.
Anna's running around and gathering up the various prank books so that the professor doesn't accidentally open one.
Oh, I'm gonna hinder that.
Go ahead.
I want this. I want to hinder
How-
this.
House Tessith is well known for its prank books.
Yes, I'm well familiar.
Full of snurds.
Amongst other things.
Okay. I will say. Professor, would you do a survey in ancient Orc arcane area for me?
Oh, absolutely. All right. So
May I
that's
do
cunning
may I do the same thing to try to find the prank books?
+2.
Sure.
But I'm gonna hinder Anna then.
You can
Just
you
gonna,
can do.
just kind of find it funny.
I spectacularly failed at it, so.
Oh, you did? I want to see anyways. I'd love you can go.
I
I
know.
also failed.
Sure. So,
Mark potential.
I'm not finding any prank books. Maybe was House Tessith not funny?
No, that can't be. That
Were
can't
we
be.
not the funny house? Wasn't that what we were known for?
How much do you actually know about your house's history?
I thought I knew that they were the funny house. I knew about the Carolines. Remember in the other room?
Yeah, it's
did.
very sweet.
Yeah.
So I got an 11 actually, so good roll.
Oh,
okay. So you get
Okay,
to
so ask
two
2.
questions. Yes.
How about what resources does this place offer?
There's definitely great stores of knowledge here. You find history books of House Tessith. You see history books of Dragonia in general. You see, you do see some sort of some maps and a few like strategy guides for battling the darkness.
Ooh.
From the War of Shadow. And as well as sort of like, so a lot of history, a lot of sort of great books of knowledge. And what about your second question?
Are we alone?
I will say, as you're sort of looking around, you do notice some very strange spiderweb looking things.
Do you
Alright,
point those?
I'll pause in my perusing and say, friends, I think
Huh?
we're not alone here.
What do you mean?
How so?
So are they like giant spider webs or like cobwebs?
Yes. It does look like a very large arachnid has been making a home here.
Well, at this news, Anna's tongue rolls out like a giant carpet, and she goes, "Awooga!" She goes hopping over to where the spiders are.
Be careful, it has reach.
I haven't
So-
talked to a giant spider before, and I'm very curious about what they have to say.
can you talk to spiders?
Yes.
Are they
Um,
considered animals?
Yes.
I will say,
They're insects.
Insects are animals.
Arachnids. Sorry.
Animals.
Yes, arachnids.
while you
Arachnids are also animals.
do know,
I know
Anna-
we'd be getting comments about that. I bet if that got through. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Anna, I will say that, as you know, nature and the creatures of Dragonia, these webs don't look like a typical arachnid that you would see. And you've heard tales of monstrous creatures that are not like the sort of hybrid creatures that you know and love. And you get a feeling that this might be one of them. One of those monstrous creatures.
Because of my abilities, I can study them. So I would like to study them as though studying another dragon.
Okay.
And I have another role I'd like to make too when you get a chance about the field of expertise.
Would it be okay if I rolled the study?
Sure.
Let's see. That's with charm. So I have got a 9. So I get to ask one question.
Yes.
I guess my question is, how would I get this giant spider to not attack myself or my friends?
From looking at it, you don't really see very many, like, a lot of evidence of sort of what it feeds on, and what little evidence you do see of it is very sparse. Quite possibly, you think that it might be not getting exactly what it needs while living here all the time.
Hi, friend. It looks like you must be very hungry. What do you normally eat?
So out of a very large hole in one of the walls, you see like two of these the legs like pop it out, and sort of as it sort of crawls out, it is quite large.
Like
I would say
bigger than
about-
a dragon?
Bigger than you guys.
Okay.
And it's just sort of I have to sort of think about this.
Mm-hmm.
I will say it's sort of, and in the distance you hear a cat meowing.
Our saviors arrived, the cat.
I mean, I know that
Gonna eat the spider.
Michael wanted to do something too, but
Yeah, why don't we sort of go over to sort of what?
So I was going to use the
That's
field
fine.
of expertise to look in my book, Fafnir von Grimtooth's famous moments in dragon history,
Mhm.
and see if there's any mentions of like giant spiders.
Okay.
Roll plus tome is consulted, so it's only in 1, so it's a +1.
Okay.
So that's an 8, +1 is a 9. So something is missing or mythic, useful but not everything you need.
can I help you? Well, I guess I'm not near you. But this is a question about the giant spiders, right?
Yeah, and I got a 9, so that would bring it over to a 10.
I'm gonna try to help him.
Okay.
Boop. I got a 10.
Oh,
Or
nice. Okay. All right. So on a 10 plus, the information is accurate and complete. Take +1 forward to act on the answers.
Okay. So from what you gather from the book, most of these monstrous creatures are almost. You've heard it says that there have been attempts to reason with these creatures of the darkness, but very little has come of it, if anything. So you think that they, because of their like nature of being like pretty much pure darkness, they're not really ones to negotiate with.
Right. So I'll dash over next to Anna and say, hold on. There is no bargaining with such a creature. It is pure darkness, pure evil.
Oh. Is it?
What?
Do you think that we could remove the darkness from it, and then it would just be a normal, happy spider?
I don't think it was ever a normal happy spider. I think this is darkness in physical form.
Oh.
So
Well, I mean,
as
There is no good here that you can reach, Anna, despite your kind heart.
Well, I know one way to remove the darkness. I'm gonna make a hammer.
okay.
Good spider hunting weapon.
Okay, so what is happening then?
Well, as Neo crafts his hammer, the spider is like continues to come out of the hole that it was in, and just sort of starts looming over you, and you do see it like that it does look like it is preparing to strike at you.
I'm gonna rush over and plant myself in front of it, kind of like prostrate myself, and say, "Oh, Spider God, we've come to be in your service." As I'm going to trying to angle up my long game here. So when I earlier failed trying to try to find the books with Anna, I actually snuck into her bag and pulled out the trick book full of the fake spiders and full of the fake snakes.
Okay.
And as it gets close, I'm gonna like hold the book and then suddenly open it so it shoots all of them into its face.
Ooh.
Okay.
To distract it. So,
Okay. Yeah. Definitely roll a misleader trick.
Man,
it's plus charm actually for my
that's not
ability.
Yes,
It's
it
my signature move.
Oh, interesting. So as a trickster. Okay. Sure.
That is an 11.
Okay.
So I get to choose one of these, one of the three. It's you've created an opportunity. The DM will tell you how you or an ally can claim it. I can seize a position or resource, so I can take +1 ongoing when I make use of it. Or I've hidden something important. Tell the DM why it might be revealed. I'm going to choose create an opportunity, and hidden something important. And that hidden something important is going to be what Neo is working on, so the spider isn't seeing what's going to happen with Neo.
Okay. So as I will say, so as you open the book, the fake spiders sort of lash out at its face, and it sort of like reels back and sort of makes this horrible hissing noise that one would think, as it sort of like stumbles back and like takes a little bit to get its composure.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, alright. So I'm making my hammer. With that distraction, does that mean I get any bonus to it or anything?
I will say with the opportunity, I'll give you a +1.
Okay. See how it goes then. 3 and the 4 plus 2, that's 9 plus 1, 10. Okay.
Okay, cool. So what is that?
Alright, so hammer I'm making is made out of stone because that's the only thing I have to work with around here. But it is durable and is functional. It is not attractive, so I just made a big-ass, ugly stone hammer.
Okay.
Perfect for squishing spiders.
Okay. So with that, I would like you to roll a act despite danger
Okay.
to try and smash the spider.
And that's with courage. Gotcha.
Yes.
Alright, got a 0, so here's hoping to roll well. 9. Straight 9.
Okay. So on a 9, you fumble, stumble, or embarrass yourself.
Could I assist?
Sure.
Okay, I have one friendship gem from him. Let's see. Maybe I'll Can we breathe fire?
Can we?
Good question.
I
That's a
see
good question.
nothing. I feel like that falls under our magic.
No.
Yeah, I think that would be calling upon the magic of the moon.
Oh, okay.
Moon
Ah.
magic.
All right. Maybe
Ah,
I'll
so
like.
it's Skyrim dragons.
Maybe in that case, I'll like grab, a piece of broken bookshelf and hurl it at the spider to like drive it closer to the hammer.
Hmm.
Okay. So
All right. Well, let me see if I can do this though. So
Sure.
+1. Oh no, that's a fail. I get to mark potential, please.
mark experience.
Mark
Yep.
experience. Yeah, that's a 5.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Yeah,
Still
well,
a-
you tried.
you still not, but I will say, you stumble a bit. So you don't get. You do hit it, but it is definitely not the hit that you were hoping for. But I will say you hit it enough that a spray of ichor does fly out of it, and it does sort of once again reel back and hiss at you guys. But it definitely seems like it still wants to attack.
Oh boy.
So if anyone else would like to do something,
There is something that I would like to do,
sure.
but it involves magic,
Okay.
and I don't know if this is the right time for it now.
I would say now is as good a time as any.
Okay. Well, I am using liberty, which is purification and freedom.
Okay.
So this is on the purification end of things.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
She kind of like rears up on her hind legs and her eyes start glowing. And she says, "Creature of darkness, vile stain upon reality, leave this place and defile it no more. Your time on this plane is over." And I'm going to give all my friendship gems back.
Okay.
So that I can add a +3 to this roll.
All right.
Dang.
So, Autumn, you get a gem. Neo, you get a gem. And Professor, you get a gem.
Whoa.
I gotta start using these gems.
Hey, nobody's stopping the rest of you from using magic. I just
That
use
is
the
very
crap
true.
out of it.
Yeah.
I want to use my trickster ability.
And I wanted to
that's
do a really
perfectly
cool.
fine,
I want to do a really cool speech on something that defiles nature, which this thing clearly does.
Mhm.
Come on. Yeah. So I rolled a 9, and then I get to add 3 to that, so that's a 12.
Nice.
Okay.
As light of purification makes the room turn bright and maybe gets rid of the spider. That's a lot of success on my moon magic.
Yeah, I will say with a 12, it is within your grasp, and what is the other thing? that you-
Exceptionally
It's
powerful.
exceptionally powerful. Okay. So, the entire room fills with this purifying light, and the spider sort of like screeches in pain as you see it start to dissolve. And as the light sort of shines brightly, you see it like dissolve and turn to dust.
Yeah, I Gandalfed that spider. What?
Don't know what that means, but I appreciate it.
I didn't say that in character. That
Oh,
was just his.
really funny.
And I will say,
Thank you,
if I'd
Anna.
been in character, I'd been like, I Gandalfed that spider. What?
I will say, along with the spider, any sort of evidence that the spider even was here is gone. All the webs are gone, and it's just all that's left are the shelves of books and.
Damn, Anna, you scary.
I'm sorry. I just don't like it. I don't like it when the shadows take the forms of harmless little animals like my spiders. And she pulls out a bag of spiders.
What are spiders?
They're so
So-
friendly and delicious.
I'm getting me hammer.
What would you say those spiders are crossed with, Anna?
Huh?
What would
Oh,
you
the
say those are
spiders?
crossed- Yes.
Let's see. I'm going
Spider
to say,
frogs.
I like spider frogs.
That just popped
Spider
into my
frogs.
head. They're like
She
hopping
didn't.
around,
She
kind
didn't
of.
actually.
Frogs.
can't actually eat her spiders. I'm just
Kind of like jumping frogs.
That'd be horrifying. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Jumping
Yeah,
spiders.
they're-
They're already a
they're-
thing, so.
they like
Yeah.
jump up and down on their hideous frog legs, but she thinks they're cute.
They're 8 hideous frog legs.
Actually,
Yeah.
she does say that they're delicious because she also has a bag of gummy spider frogs.
Mm,
It's another prank. Patented Anna prank.
I dig it. Good. Very good.
That prank I can get behind because it's delicious.
She gives
So-
you a gummy spider frog.
Nice.
I start gathering up all the spring-loaded snakes to put them back in the book. This is actually pretty useful, to be honest.
Well,
It was a team effort. Magic,
That
and
was.
the last remaining magic that she has, she uses to make a rainbow.
All right.
Appreciate
now this ageless evil has been dispelled. Perhaps you can help me take these books outside. We can begin cataloging them and returning them to a proper
Yes.
library.
It is the
Yeah.
history cadet's duty to help catalog.
Yeah. Yeah. You can. I'll definitely help there. As Zephyr sort of like, that was really, really awesome, there, Anna. Wow. I don't think
Thanks.
I could ever.
I hope that I get my Dispelling the Darkness badge. And now I know that I'm supposed to sew it to a sash.
Yes.
Yeah. I would say that you did that really, really well. It does look like there's maybe some few more rooms. I think I don't think there's any more darkness in here that I can tell. So I'm gonna go forward and see if there's anything else.
Oh,
And
certainly.
Zephyr sort of keeps going further into the room.
Well, we should accompany him.
Right.
I'll
and
go
then
along
get
with
to
them as well.
Yeah, I'll follow.
It's
I'm
also
keeping my
the,
hammer close.
It's also the duty of a history cadet to make sure that no other history cadets come to harm in the pursuit of history.
Mhm.
Which makes me wonder if I'm allowed to let them come to harm in the pursuit of anything else.
I'm gonna venture on the side that says yes.
Well, you
The
did give me that
obligation.
good advice about sewing the badges to my skin, so
Look, when you don't have a sash, what else are you gonna do with them?
I didn't know what else to do with them. I did kind of make it in the pattern of a sash.
It looks very nice. I'm gonna pull out my bag my scarf, which actually looks like the sash.
All right. So
And you're definitely sure that my sash went missing in the mail, huh?
What can I say? I look. It's been a while, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
okay,
I'm a
So
horrible
that's-
person, aren't I?
you're a trickster. It's
True.
fine. You eventually sort of go through some halls that are fairly mundane halls, but it does lead you to a very large room with on the wall are two murals that the one on the left is sort of has a looks like a dragon is sort of singing a song next to another dragon, and sort of you do see like in the very corner you do see another dragon like looking on in awe at this dragon that is singing, and the second mural is that same little dragon that was in awe gathering more dragons and sort of speaking out to them and sort of
Interesting. Could I do, or just whenever you're ready?
yeah, no, go for it. Yeah, that's probably about.
Could I do Field of Expertise to see if that can, from famous moments in Dragon history?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's really good. A 10 plus 1, so an 11.
Okay.
So the information is accurate and complete. Take +1 forward to act on the answers.
Okay. So, on the answers. So, does that mean that it pertains to the move, survey an ancient area? I don't know.
I think it's just like I'm looking for information. It just says
Okay. Okay.
when you
Well-
consult the tomes you carry for information.
Okay. Okay. So I will say the book. This these two murals sound like the two very famous dragons that are very very famous among House Tessith. The one that is singing is the dragon known as Humsinger, who in the past sang a. Sorry, I have to. Yes, name of Humsinger sang a moving song of celebration and future goodwill that inspired another dragon by the name of Tash Brokenbeak. And Tash was the one who who then gathered all of who spoke to every founder of the houses, and Tash was able to come to an agreement, and through these talks with those gathered, they eventually formed the council.
Fascinating ruin. This mural tells a true story of a momentous event in the history of Dragonia.
Oh. Oh yeah, this is depicting Humsinger and Tash.
Tash Brokenbeak, that's one of my ancestors.
Yeah.
Dre had a beak, like how I have a beak, but theirs got broken. Hence the name.
Yeah.
Clever naming scheme.
Wow. It's amazing. I'm so glad that I was here.
I'm sure you get to be here a little bit longer too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's many other things to find. But it is getting a little late. Maybe we should head back.
Neo, do you think that you could use this as inspiration for one of your glass sculptures?
This? I have an idea of what I'm doing. But yes, this will work.
Because it's very important that we leave this where it is as a piece of historical antiquities. But I think it would be important for other people to know that it's here and maybe have a representation. Not just because I'm related to Tash Brokenbeak.
Well, I'm sure I can work something up as soon as we get back. I do have a plan for that.
We can put it in my theme park.
Theme park? I didn't know you were working on that. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, first
Maybe.
one in Dragonia.
It's still months away. We need a bunch of contractors for that.
Oh yeah, it's still some time out. We're still working on the whole concept of the theme yet, but I'm kind of leaning towards antiquities. The time of the time against the darkness and the heroes after.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
should see if
making
anyone in. Oh no, sorry, go for it.
And I'm working to make sure that the carbon footprint's minimal.
Yes. Yes, thank you. But without your assistance on that, I'm sure it'd be horrific.
Well, I'm sure that anyone from House Rothscar would be obliged to help you guys. It does sound like a great feat of architecture.
I actually am of House Rothscar. This is my this will be my call to fame.
Oh,
Zephyr, I thought you were House Tessa.
No, I'm House Mindoth.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons why
Then you should ignore all the secrets that you've learned here today. Ooh.
I'm sure all Dragonkind can benefit from this.
Nah, I'm remembering everything.
I mean, if you really if you want me to keep it a secret, I can. I mean,
No,
House
it's
Mindoth
okay.
is very much about keeping secrets. But,
I bet Morning would have liked to seen all this. And she has one... or Dre has one little tear.
Is Morning also from House Tessith?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, Dre wasn't able to come.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dre will get a chance to see it.
Yeah,
He's
and
off
Drake
fighting
can
the
come back.
good fight.
I mean, now that the giant spider is gone, it probably will be a lot safer
Andre has golden scales, so the golden joy buzzer would really blend in well.
Ooh,
I haven't.
lucky thought there.
Yeah, the golden joy buzzer. I don't know if that's. I wonder if that's in these ruins. Well, that'll be for another time, I guess. Maybe we should start heading back.
Very good. We should continue to salvage the books from the library.
I did forget to mention that Zephyr is a winged dragon, so he's a little bit older than you guys.
Makes sense.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah,
He's leading an expedition, so I assume he's probably older than us.
Yeah. Fair.
I will say, the demeanor that I put down for him was kind and generous, but worried. So that's why I said.
Fair. He does seem worried. Very worried.
Yeah.
Why would he be worried when he's got us around?
Yeah, you have been a great help. Well, we should try and gather as many of these books and maybe some. No, the artifacts are on their pedestals. Maybe we should leave them.
They might be trapped. Who knows?
Oh,
they might not be. We should definitely take one with us.
Well, the Carolines weren't trapped, but they're also not edible anymore.
But were they up
Yeah,
on
they
the,
were.
Were they
They
up
did
on
seem
the
very.
pedestals, though?
I would say they were on sort of like a shelf to the side. We'll say.
Could we take just one to see what would happen?
Yes.
I
I agree with Professor. Professor, you should take one.
Wait, you want to take one of the diamond dogs?
Yes.
Just the one, just to see what would happen.
Just take one with us.
Okay, well, this one represents Ziggy, and this one represents Weird, and this one represents Gilly.
Take Weird.
Yeah, I'll take Weird.
Okay.
And I want to give Autumn another friendship gem for being curious.
Yes. I was hoping they were all convinced that this is working just fine for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you guys. You take
take Weird the diamond dog.
Weird the diamond dog with you. And I will say, you gather a few of the books, as many books as you can carry in your claws, and you head back. And I will say, Zephyr does help you with the chasm on your way back.
Nice.
Cool.
That's helpful.
Yes.
I'll leave the slide here as a monument.
It's probably not going to work
quite the
very
slide.
often.
It doesn't.
Yes.
It doesn't quite look like it can work anymore, but it looks pretty interesting.
It's decorative.
So, Zephyr,
Yeah.
now that I know I'm supposed to have a sash, where do I go about getting one?
Oh, yeah. When we get back, I can show you to where the I guess the cadet house is. I don't know.
Great. And maybe you can also help me remove the ones that I've sewn to myself.
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, let's hurry back as soon as we can. I have a monument to build. I know exactly how I'm going to do it.
And I have so many wonderful books to read.
And
I
I've
have
got
plans to draft.
really nothing to do, but I'll take care of my garden.
All right. So, you make it back to Dazin. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dazin. We'll say Dazin.
Days in, days out.
Days and dazzin'.
Yes. And Daz knows, oh, you're back. And it seems you've come back with a few of the things that you there. How did it go? I hope you didn't run into too much trouble.
I helped dispel the darkness.
Oh,
There's
that's
a giant
great.
spider.
Oh,
It wasn't
Made
really
of
a
darkness.
spider. It was the darkness in the shape of a spider.
A creature of
Don't-
darkness.
Don't make spiders feel bad about themselves.
well, that is very good that you were able to dispel it, and so that future expeditions don't run into it.
Yes, but the
Very good.
darkness is always around, watching, waiting, worming its way into our hearts.
Yes. Only, I do wish that more dragons believe that as you do. Some
We must
believe
be
that
ever vigilant.
Quite so. Well, Professor, I see you have several books. I hope you don't mind, like, giving some of them to be put on display for more to read.
Well, after I read them myself and take copious notes, of course.
Don't forget Weird the Diamond Dog. Bark, bark.
Oh,
Ah,
yes, we have
weird.
this as well. I think I might have to stand up to an older dragon.
Yes,
if
I
it's
will
gonna-
say that would be a stand-up to a dragon.
Okay. Roll plus courage. Alright, so plus
Yes.
0. Ugh, that is a 5.
Mm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Get
Well,
some mark
we can't help
experience.
you.
Yeah, I mark experience.
I would also like to attempt standing up to the older dragon, though, because I am from House Tessith. Or is
Okay.
this older dragon's also a member of House Tessith?
Yes,
But
he is.
Maybe it's more of a
government-
convince.
Okay. What would you like to convince him?
It's important to me as well as a member of House Tessith that nothing untoward happens to our valuable artifacts. We are, after all, the house without a home.
Right.
So if it is okay with you, I can make sure to monitor him to make sure that nothing untoward happens to the books. And then he can sit down, take the notes for his scholarly articles, and they'll be returned to us without any harm having come to them.
That would be quite acceptable.
If it's okay with you, my lord.
I would much prefer it if they were kept in a library. I mean, we do have a magnificent library in the city, so possibly you can take those notes in the library.
Yes, these books belong in a museum.
Would you mind just staying in the city long enough you could just stay in the library, Professor?
Well, I suppose so. I do enjoy the library. As long as there's no more pranks I have to worry about.
Oh, no, of course not.
Ah, excellent.
Well, I guess I don't need to roll a convince. It seems like I convinced everybody without rolling, so.
Yeah.
I would say sort of a combination. Yeah, I do realize that we didn't have to roll, but I'll get.
I can roll after the fact.
Sure, let's see what happens.
Sure, I rolled a 13, so there you go.
So there you go.
Yeah. Not much I can do to help put the
Convince.
hinder there.
Yes.
But yes.
Dang.
Yes, but definitely keep an eye on that one. Don't want to be. While I am sure he has great respect for these books, they may be quite fragile.
Can honestly say I've never met a dragon in my entire life that has more respect for books than the professor.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Well,
Can I have attempted while this conversation is happening to spirit away the diamond dog? It's fine if you say
Sure.
no. It's fine if you
roll
say
a
no.
roll a misleader trick.
Oh man, plus cunning, which is -1 for me.
Mhm.
It's a 6.
That's
it.
good, because I was going to work to hinder you, too.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just like
So
looking at the
you
diamond
get to-
dog, like looking to like walk away. I'm like, this is very pretty, and just put it down as soon as I see that everyone's looking at me.
Yes, very good.
Oh,
So
yes.
you do get to mark that experience. So,
Hey.
but yes,
So we have the books, we have the diamond dogs, but I did promise you a monument, didn't I, Dason?
yes, but I'm sure that would take time.
Nah, not at all. In fact, I will erect it in this very room.
Oh,
Finally putting these friendship gems to use. So, what would be the best thing for this? I'm thinking...
sorry. Let's see. There is a which one is it?
Oh, you could do moon magic and try to do stone.
Yes.
Well, the
Yeah,
moon
let's say this-
magic has specific things.
Right. Protection, resilience, force, and chaos negation.
Could
That's
be
true.
growth.
Here's growth.
Yeah, you could try to do a
Spirit.
Me.
the
Through the
focus on
very
spirit moon.
stone. Very well. So I'll just go perfectly still. Neil goes perfectly still. And he invokes Soul of Glass, Heart of Stone. Raise up your works. See how we've grown.
Whoa.
No moon
Love it.
magic.
What's
Love
the plus
that.
you're adding to that, and who are you giving the gems back to?
+5.
Okay.
All right.
So you have
So-
to return the gems to whoever gave them to
Yep.
you.
So I believe that was. Got 5
You
gems.
got you got one from me last game and one from me this game.
So that's 2 to Anna.
I think I gave you one.
1 to Autumn, and I think it might be the other 2 to Featherfluff.
All right.
So for me, 2 to Anna, 1 to Autumn, 2 to Featherfluff.
Okay.
As Neo just... Can we say earthbend? Because it's like earthbending.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I double checked. You definitely got 2 from me because last game I definitely gave 1 to you doing my magic.
Alright, so I got it right. So Neo puts his hands on the floor and just raises them up. And up rises this scaled replica of the ruins we were just in, engraved with minute details, like everything is as it was as we saw, just smaller.
All right. So, as it is erected, Jason is like, that is a great feat of magic that you've done there, the one. Quite good.
First time using magic and it felt so good.
Yes.
This is only your first time using magic? It's pretty great.
I've never really used it before. I usually will use my tools. But something felt different with this. Like I just needed to get it out. Yeah.
Well, you did quite well for your first time. Well, I thank you for all that you have done, and perhaps I will call upon you for further expeditions.
I
It
mean,
was quite enjoyable.
did we get any specific reward out of this?
Knowledge is its own reward.
I'll bet you'll get more books, Professor. And then she puts on her comedy glasses and there's a little string on it that makes the eyebrows go up and down. Huh?
I have definitely slipped in the trick book inside of the stack he's carrying.
Oh man.
All right. And with that ends our delve into the ruins of House Tessith.
Oh man, awesome.
Also awesome, great job.
Yay.
That was excellent
Yeah.
adventure.
Oh, let's do our ending XP with the XP.
Oh yes,
Um,
I'm one away from leveling up.
Yes. So
Very
before
fast.
that, I would like to say that Zephyr or Jeremy was actually named after a friend of someone who watched last week and really enjoyed it.
Hey.
So I decided to name Zephyr after them.
Aw.
After him.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
So
That's
hi
very
Jeremy, if you're watching.
Hi,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. Speaking class today.
I'm gonna play popcorn. Now it's your turn.
All right. So I can never find. I need to mark where this little thing is. This little section. The end of session.
Good old Jeremy. Jeremy
Hi.
Baramy.
He's cool. From what I've heard, he is cool. I haven't.
He's a
I've yet
cool
to
dude.
meet him.
I think I'm out of Jeremy references between Jeremy by Pearl Jam and Jeremy Baramy from The Good Place. Beyond that, I don't have any more Jeremys.
First session. Come on. Apologize for. There it is. Okay. So, why don't we start with our brand new person?
Yeah.
So Autumn.
Eh.
Did you learn a lesson from a friend?
I'd say no, not this particular adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anna tries so hard to teach you lessons.
Really? Because I didn't learn anything apparently.
And,
That was my lesson.
Yes. Did you help a friend solve a problem?
I think I did with the puzzles, the
Okay,
rail
yeah.
doors.
Yeah, I would say that. So you get to mark 1 experience.
That maybe the second time was kind of being a smartass.
So yeah. So Patrick, you get 1 experience from that.
Excellent.
And yeah, we'll keep going around. Neo, did you learn a lesson from a friend?
Begrudgingly from the professor. When going down a slide, actually slide and don't just run.
Alrighty then. So mark experience for that. And did you help a friend solve a problem?
Yes, I did. When I threw that, what was it called? Started with a C.
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, the Caroline. Yeah.
When I threw the
Caroline.
Caroline next to the door, and inadvertently marked the right button.
All right. Yeah. All right. Professor, did you learn anything from a friend?
Let's see. I would say, perhaps Autumn inspired me to, indulge my curiosity and sometimes risk things a little bit. Oh, and Anna also taught me, sometimes you got to cut loose and just have some fun.
All right then.
So that's probably at least 1, which makes me level up.
Awesome.
To advance my signature move to get Creatures of Dragonia.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you help a friend solve a problem?
I think I did because I told Anna, I did the book reading thing, and
Yes.
told Anna that the spider was a darkness creation.
Yes. I'll give you that one. Yeah. And finally, Anna. I
Sure.
believe that you have learned a lesson.
I learned a lot of lessons, but I think most importantly, the lesson that I learned was that occasionally I should double check that it's the right time to do a prank, because apparently sometimes it's a bad idea.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, it's the art of the prank. Don't always do a prank.
Right. Sometimes it's inappropriate to prank.
Yes.
All right. And did you help a friend solve a problem?
A lot.
Yeah. I would say so.
Yeah.
So mark that 2 experience. And finally, as a clutch, did your clutch hold back or expel the darkness?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
We definitely did.
I whacked it with a hammer.
Yes. I will say
Now
that.
I
Just
love
one
it.
more.
And
Oh
Autumn
my gosh.
blew it away.
So I just leveled up, and I know we're not playing this again next week, but the move that I'm taking is Spirit Guide.
Ah, nice.
Ooh, what does that one do?
I have attracted the attention of the land itself. A small spirit guide follows me wherever I go, offering aid and counsel. When I ask my spirit guide for advice, I get to roll on charm. On a 10 plus,
Whoa.
I take +1 forward if I follow its guidance. On a 7 to 9, I take +1 forward to do as it says and mark a shadow if I don't. And on a miss, the spirit's insistent. If I ignore its advice, it leaves my side until I'm able to make amends.
Whoa, very cool.
Yes. Okay. One more question, and then I forgot about the first little part of it. So, did your clutch move a dragon older than yourself to action?
Ah,
I mean, I guess
Zephyr?
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Jeremy, we did move Jeremy to action, and
We
he is
did.
older than us.
I would
Yeah.
say that. Yeah. He is a winged dragon. He is a little bit older than you guys.
He leveled up.
Because he did not want to, like, do anything. And
Yeah.
So,
All right. So I forgot to do this, but do you guys believe that you fulfilled your obligation at least once in this session?
I would say I did, because I did follow my curiosity. You got those books.
So if you believe that you did, you erase 1 shadow.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
I'm out of shadow then.
Same
My
here.
obligations restore a symbol or sanctuary of the wild. I don't feel like this had anything to do with the wilderness.
Okay.
I mean, dispelling the darkness was great and all, but that wasn't in a wild place, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
dispelling the darkness in general is good, but I didn't do it in the wilderness. I did it in really the opposite of the wilderness. So
Okay.
I can't really say that I restored a sanctuary of the wild in any way.
Yeah. Sure.
I'd be really stretching it to say that.
Okay.
So what does it mean if I still have fear marked? Am I supposed to continuously play being afraid, or is that
No.
it's
Basically,
just the
once
one
you
time?
once you mark it, but the lingering darkness is still within you.
Gotcha.
So. And Autumn, do you believe that you fulfilled your obligation?
I did. My obligation to my house is to trick somebody into helping me build something. Didn't really didn't trick anybody. Did you help me with that particular thing?
Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Only your goal had been to have a slide into a chasm.
Yeah,
We did that.
I mean, my other I could have I also could have been House Tessith, actually, which would have been show kindness to a dragon who needs a friend, the Jeremy.
Aw.
I
Wait.
could have, but
But you didn't pick that.
I didn't. I picked the House of Gold. Let me build some things and trick people.
Yeah, I do
Build a theme
appreciate that.
park.
Like, your house and obligation is different for each playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But-
very much like not just like connected to the house, but also your playbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that Morning had a very different thing to fulfill to clear out shadows.
Yes.
Mhm.
And with that, I believe that ends our adventure.
Wow. It's fun.
Yeah.
I like this game a lot.
Dragons!
Yeah. No, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
Roar! That's her
definitely.
roar, by the way. Her mic roar.
Yes. Yeah. I will say, like I actually like read in several books that dragons are very fond of riddles, which is why I put in the riddles and.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Apparently, only Anna was actually fond of riddles. Everybody else was just for randomly throwing crap at the wall.
Okay, well, hold on. In my
And
defense,
solving it.
I'm a trickster. I was trying to start shit.
Yeah.
We just wanted to see what would happen.
Oh, absolutely. I wanted somebody else to do it.
Honestly, I didn't have anything written down for anything like that.
Well, I still think that House Tessith with their diamond thing definitely arranged a lot of traps that go like that.
I mean, if you want to make that
Shot
canon, we can make that
outwards.
canon.
I mean, I feel like pressure would be the thing,
Or something very sharp.
which is somehow
Yeah.
another David Bowie
Yeah.
reference.
Oh my god. It's just the house of David Bowie.
Is there anything wrong with that?
No.
Like on all levels, it's perfect. Dude, I gotta say, I was like, I love that everybody's stepping in and running some of these games, but Nick, you would not know this is your first time around, my brother. Just
Yeah.
you would,
Sort of like
Great job, Nick.
dude.
Great job.
It's phenomenal. Like serious
session now,
applause.
so.
Like seriously, man, that's badass. That was super fun to watch, and very engaging, and yeah, you think on your feet pretty quickly.
Somehow.
No, I was like, I think it's amazing. I think it was amazing. I think we had. Sorry, I really enjoyed what you've been doing here. So you, thank you so much, and Nick, you are like 1,000,000,000% welcome to run anything Time to Tabletop has to offer when it comes to streaming or in person when we can in the community. This has just been awesome. I really enjoyed it. I think I can't speak for all you guys, but I mean, you guys were very engaged. So
It
that's
definitely helps that you guys are like really, really good role players and
Oh, thank you.
Thanks.
pick up the slack where I have.
well, it does. It takes a village, right? I mean, to play these games. So But man, that was awesome. Yeah, Hotman.
Yeah.
So
I finished watching Avatar.
Oh, good.
Ago.
That was one of my the firebending tribe was one of my
Did you
favorite.
notice
Elements idea from that.
Yeah.
Did you notice my little fire salute there that I just did?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said Hotman. I mean, I was like,
Hotman. I get it.
Yeah.
Hotman.
Earthbending was the only thing I could
Hotman.
come up with for the move.
No.
There's kind of a lot of
Very good.
the combo animals too. So
No, this was really good. I really enjoyed what you had to offer here, man. So, thanks everybody that tuned in. I know that we had a couple followers over the last week or so, and we always get followers when we're not broadcasting, but I don't know what that means. But thank you
Maybe
so
they're
much.
watching it after the fact.
Yeah, and I think
Watch
that's
that.
amazing. So shout outs at any time if people are watching. VOD, I try and keep this stuff on all the social medias as long as they'll let us, and then I put it up there on demand. So take a peek at it. If you're whatever media you're watching it on, we'll be there again. So make sure and check us out. I know, what is that? Smartest Octopus was hanging in there right until the end there. I don't know who that is. Nick might. I don't know whoever that is, but said it was pretty cool.
There was, I can't remember the exact but you mentioned them last week. Something teacher, I can't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my brother's girlfriend.
That's awesome, and that's what this is about.
That's awesome.
I mean, this is about community, friends, family, people you may have known years ago or know vicariously through somebody else or whatever. That's what this is about. So keep building the community, guys, and keep reaching out there and playing games together. That's what's important in these times, right? And anybody want to segue into?
Yeah,
Make sure to
pull up a chair.
and make time to tabletop. I wanted to say that part once. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Love you guys. We will see you all soon. We'll probably see you next Tuesday, like always. What?
Next Tuesday, same time, same show. Adios.
Yeah.